Hi, I'm Stuart from Infinite Fire Music. My Infinite Fire project is all about creating some music that has the power to provoke some kind of emotional response, be that fists in the air rock or some hands in the air trance. And I really decided that I wanted to explore a little bit about how and why certain types of music do that and can produce different types of emotion in people. And maybe have a bit of discussion with you guys and see if we can come up with some kind of theory as to why it works. There aren't any rules or laws about it, so I figured we'll just have a little play. If you have a look at my Facebook page, search for Infinite Fire and have a look at the discussion there. And you can have a read about it here and reply, or go to my blog at infinitefiremusic.com where I'll be posting all this stuff as well, and join in. I'm going to be doing a few video blogs over the next few weeks with some kind of practical examples of bits of music that I've made that produce, that sound kind of soulful or emotive, and maybe having a look at why that might be. I don't have the answers at all. It's just asking the question that I think will be interesting. So this is the first one I'm doing, and I'm calling this one Chromatic Emotion. So let's start by having a listen to this. Soulful? Melodic? Create any kind of emotional response? No, me neither. But now, listen to this. Different reaction? Suddenly more moving? I hope so. That's what I was trying for. Well, that's just because the first was just a dreadful chromatic procession down the keyboard or fingerboard, whereas the second was a genuine chord progression, I hear you say. But have a look again. I've translated this into MIDI. So here's the first part going down the scale. And here's the MIDI of the second part. And you can see actually that those notes are still in there. All we've done here is built a chord around them, arpeggiating chords that are going down. So if we follow them along here. So you can hear that going. The two things are the same progression. In fact, that chord progression, which for me grabs the heartstrings at the move from B major 7 suspended second to A major and then to E major here at the end, is designed purely around that very single note chromatic progression down the scale. I wrote that little piece years and years ago when I was at school and playing metal in a terrible band called Sacred Instinct. Damn cool name though. And I remember joyously trying to explain to my patient mum that I'd discovered some incredible new theory of music that was the key to creating soulful progressions was to make use of chromatic movements of notes within the chords you're progressing through. I've absolutely no idea whether that's true. I've never really explored it much more, but I always remember this little sequence. In fact, I extended it in both directions, which I'll just quickly do here, so that the full progression of critical notes, because it's those notes that give the piece its haunting beauty, and if you try taking them out and playing the normal chords, it doesn't work at all. It starts from D here, right down through C sharp, C, B, B again, A sharp, A, G sharp, G, F sharp, E, and F sharp. Okay, so it's missing an F at the end, but that sounded a chromatic note too many. Like I say, I have no idea why this works and produces the effect it does, and why that pesky F won't fit in, but that's kind of the point of this series. Experiment with this idea, people, and let's share our theories and findings. Do you want to have a listen to the full piece? I'll just unmute the guitar recording because it's nicer than the MIDI piano. And this is the whole piece, but I'll play it while watching the MIDI. Chromatic notes still going down. By the way, the chords that go over that note progression are most easily named as follows. Starting right at the end. D, D major 7, D7, D6, B minor, B major 7 suspended second, A, E over G sharp, D over F sharp, E minor, and then finally at the end, F sharp suspended fourth. Another thing that interests me about this is that although the second section of the piece sounds overwhelmingly bittersweet to me, and this is the part starting with the B minor, there are actually only two minor chords in there, B minor and E minor. The rest are all happy majors, which may be more food for thought. Anyway, I hope you found that interesting. Do tune in to the next of this funny little emotional music series and check out my other tutorials on YouTube, and please do have a listen to my Infinite Fire music on MySpace at myspace.com. This is Infinite Fire. Thanks.